So, Ken Rumans in the left-hand seat and Pod Villanelle in the right-hand seat, getting their final checks completed before she rolls down the runway and takes off in what I hope will be a fairly spectacular fashion. Interesting that you can see her from where you are, right down at the right-hand end of the runway. See how slim she looks from straight ahead. And people say when they see that, this must be a stealth aircraft, but of course she was designed and built decades before stealth was even thought of. But it turns out that she is actually very stealthy. She has a very small radar cross-section, as they say. She's difficult for radar to see. And there was Roy Chadwick, who designed her in 1946. He did so far ahead.
Do you want to get one and take it off?
It's flying now.
How many times I see that, it raises the hairs on the back of my neck. That is just stunning. Kev Rumans doing a great, fantastic wing over. Now, today, a little later in the display, he'll be opening, rather, Phil Davies, the AO, will be opening the bomb bay for us. There's a camera inside the bomb bay, so we're trying to get a good picture of the bomb bay doors opening from the inside. Back in front of us. There again you get that slimline view of this aircraft. And just to show as she approaches this time, she doesn't always have to make a lot of noise. She tiptoes up on you. She's there. And you look up and see what the Americans call the aluminum overcast. The sky goes dark when she flies over. Now then, as she comes back in towards us this time from half right, this is when they'll be opening the bomb doors, so please be ready to wave. I'll give you the word. Of course, the conditions are absolutely perfect for this because the light here is lovely with this beautiful blue sky and the puffy white clouds. How different from this morning. How lucky we are when the weather situation suddenly improves. Long display line goes further down. Bomb doors opening. Wave! That's the amazing, thank you very much, Robert. That's the amazing, huge bomb bay that carried 21,000 pounds of bombs. 21,000 bombs. On that amazing record-breaking trip in 1982, it was the longest bombing raid in history. It was as far from here to Santiago in Chile. It involved the whole of the Royal Air Force's air refueling capabilities with Victors and other all the way there and back, and they dropped those 21 1,000-pound bombs on the runway before standing. They hit the runway with 2 of them. Now you might not think that's a very good proportion to be successful with, but these were Second World War done bombs, no guided bombs there, so if you wanted to be sure of hitting a target you had to drop a lot of bombs, and you hoped that some of them would hit, and 2 did, and that was what was required. Bomb doors should be closing as she comes around this time, but you just get the last look inside that bomb bay. And Phil Davies in the AEO seat at the back is just about to operate. There's a whole plaque in there with lots of people's names on it who get to fly around in the Vulcan. And there, as you see her going away, once again you get that slimline look. One of the reasons she turned out to be stealthy, I discovered the other day.